right, today we're going to continue talking about measurement. When we measure, it's important that we measure in a straight line. So we want it to all be flat, one line, not zigzag and crazy. We also want to make sure that there are no gaps. So when we use like paper clips or whatever tool we use, we want to make sure that they're touching. There's not a weird finger space in between. And we also want to make sure that there are no overlaps. So see how these lines are overlapping? We want to make sure that each end is touching. Okay, so let's look at some different tools that we could use to measure. We have non-standard measurements like paper clips, and I could use big paper clips. See how they have to be touching and in a straight line? Or I could use small paper clips. They still have to be touching. And it's important that whatever we choose to measure with is all the same size. So I couldn't trade a little paper clip for a big paper clip because those aren't the same size, are they? No. So they all have to be the exact same. I could use linking cubes. And they can just be lined up like that. But we got to make sure they're all the same size. So I could use orange ones because they would just be a different color, but they're still the same size. Okay? So those are all non-standard units that we could use to measure things. There's also standard units of measurement. We won't really talk about those too much, but we all know like our tape measure has inches. Those are the big numbers. And we use those to measure too. That's called standard units of measurement. We won't really use those here. You'll use those more in second grade. So today we're going to be talking about measuring things with paper clips and blocks. So I have some animals, and we're going to see how tall each animal is using paper clips and using blocks. So let's use the little paper clips. I'm going to start at the bottom so that we can see that it's on his little foot, and I'm going to get up. So how many small paper clips? Let's go to the tallest part of our penguin. He's about 2 small paper clips tall. So I'm going to write that on my little, so 2 paper clips. Then let's see how many blocks. Do you think it's going to be more or less blocks? 1, 2. He's about 2.5 blocks. So he's more blocks tall. We could also measure how wide he is. We would just measure this way. Still making sure our paper clips are touching and they're flat. So he's not quite 2 paper clips wide. And then our blocks, he's about 2 blocks. All right, so let's look at our next animal. We did our little penguin. You can go over here now. Now we have a tiger. Let's see how many paper clips long he is. I'm going to measure from his face down to his tail because that's his whole body. We've got to make sure that the paper clips start at the end and are touching and in a straight line, or as straight of a line as we can get. He's about 4 paper clips long. And those are our little paper clips. What if we used our big paper clips? He'd be about 3 paper clips long then. All right, let's try with our blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's about 5 blocks long. So it took a lot more blocks than it did paper clips because the blocks are a little smaller. All right, move our tiger over with our penguin. Let's look at our next animal, a koala. So let's make sure we just measure his body and not the tree. So I'm going to start with our little paper clips. Remember, we've got to start at the end and make sure that they're touching. He is 3 paper clips tall. Let's try. Do you think it's going to be more or less blocks? I think it's going to be more too. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is 4 blocks tall. All right. Move him over with our tiger. Now we have a panda. So we're going to measure how tall he is, and then I think we can see how wide he is too. So let's try our small paper clips. 1, 2, 3, 4. He is 4 paper clips tall. Let's see how many blocks. 1. Oops. Moved our paper clips. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it was a lot, or it was only 1 more block than the paper clips. All right. We'll slide him over with our other animals. We've got lots of animals. This next one is a zebra. He's much bigger. I'm going to have to zoom out a little bit. All right, we're going to see how long he is from his nose to his tail. Make sure we start where it's touching the end. And they go in a straight line, or as straight of a line as we can get. So we have 4, 5 little paper clips. Let's see how many big paper clips. 1, 2, 3, little more than 3. And let's try with our blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a little more than 6 blocks. So we only had 3 big paper clips and then 6 big blocks, or little blocks. Put them all back where they go. All right, we're getting some bigger animals. Now we have an elephant. I think it would take a lot more paper clips than this one will to measure a real elephant. Well, let's see how big this one is. Let's start with our small paper clips. I'm going to start his tail. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 little paper clips. Let's try our blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Took 7 blocks. So this elephant is 7 blocks long. It's important that I just don't say he's 7 long, because then I don't know what I used to measure. So I have to make sure I tell you how many, like the number, but also what I used. Okay? Slide him over. Let's look at our lion. I have to zoom out. They keep getting bigger. All right. Let's start with our paper clips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I did something wrong. I did. I used a big paper clip, and I'm measuring with small paper clips. Remember, they always have to be the same size. Let's see if that works a little better. So he is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 paper clips long. Let's see, his foot goes a little longer. I'll maybe get there we go. We have to make sure there's no gaps and no overlapping and that they're all the same size. So 6 small paper clips tall. Let's try with our blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He is 8 blocks tall. All right, last one. He is the biggest animal so far. He is a giraffe. You can't even see all of them. So we're going to start at his head and measure all the way down to his feet, how tall he is. I'm going to use my small paper clips first. Make sure it's at the end. Move it down all the way. Make sure they're not overlapping and they're touching. little bit of overlap right there. There we go. So this paper clip looks like it got cut in half a little bit. So let's count how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then a half. So 7.5 paper clips tall. And let's measure with our blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He is 9 blocks tall. So he is very, very tall, especially if we compared him to our tiny little penguin. Our penguin is much shorter than our giraffe, isn't it? I think that's probably true in real life, too. Alrighty. Now you're going to need to get out your packet with your page that looks like this. If you need a second, pause the video and go ahead and grab it out of your green folder. Alright. The instructions say to measure with paper clips. So they have pictures for you, and they have paper clips already put underneath. That way you don't have to worry about measuring them by yourself. So let's look at the first one. We're measuring a key, and it has how many paper clips? Well, let's check and make sure that it's lined up on each end. Let's count. 1, 2. So how many paper clips? 2. So write a number 2 in that box. All right, let's look at number 2. They did the same thing. This time the paper clips are going up. Make sure that it's lined up at both ends. Let's count. 1, 2, 3. How many paper clips? 3. Good. Write a number 3 in that box. Remember, if you need to catch up at any time, you can pause it and then catch up. All right, let's look at number 3. Let's look at our scissors. Make sure each end is lined up. All right, let's count how many. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many paper clips? 4. Good. All right, just a couple more on this page. All right, number 4. We're still going to make sure that the paper clips are lined up at the ends. And then let's count how many. Ready? 1, 2, 3. How many paper clips tall is the tennis ball? Good, 3. And the last one, number 5. Let's make sure that the ends are lined up, and let's count how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the answer to number 5 is 5 paper clips. When you're done, leave it in your green folder and flip to the next page. This time we're going to measure with squares. They look kind of like our blocks, but they're stuck together in towers. So we still have to make sure for each of these that the ends are lined up. This time they measured a paper clip using squares. So let's count how many. 1, 2, 3, 4. Write your number on the line. I want you to finish the rest of these. And then on number 5, name an object that is shorter than number 2. So look at your pictures and write the answer for which one is shorter than number 2. It's okay if you don't know how to spell it, just do the best you can, or you can use that line to draw a picture. Number 6 says, which shape does not belong? So look at these shapes and decide what they have in common. These shapes, decide what they have in common, and circle the one that should not belong. When you're done with that page, flip over and I want you to measure how tall these shapes are. Remember, you can do like the first 2 and draw a line where it stops. Then you're going to count the blocks and write how many. When you're done, put all of those papers back in your green folder.